For many creators, turning a passion for video into a profession is the ultimate goal. The primary way to achieve this on YouTube is through the YouTube Partner Program, often called the YPP. This program allows eligible creators to monetize their content through various revenue streams, most notably the advertisements that run on their videos. Getting paid is a significant milestone. It transforms a hobby into a potential business. Understanding the steps involved is crucial for anyone serious about their YouTube journey. The entire payment system is managed through a linked AdSense for YouTube account, which acts as the financial hub for your channel's earnings. The path to getting paid involves two main stages. First, there is a one-time setup phase that every creator must complete. This involves a series of verification steps and meeting specific earning thresholds. Once this initial setup is finished, you move into the second stage, the ongoing monthly payment cycle. This is the recurring process where your channel's earnings are calculated, finalized, and sent to you. While it might seem complex at first, the system is designed to be a straightforward step-by-step process. Following each requirement carefully ensures that your payments will be processed smoothly and without unnecessary delays, letting you focus on creating great content for your audience. Before any money can be discussed, a creator must first be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. This requires meeting specific eligibility criteria, such as having a certain number of subscribers and a minimum amount of public watch hours on your long-form videos or views on your shorts. Once you are accepted into the YPP, you can start earning revenue. However, earning money and getting paid are two different things. The journey to your first paycheck begins only after your channel starts generating income through ads, channel memberships, or other monetization features. This is where the AdSense for YouTube account becomes critically important. The AdSense for YouTube account is where all your earnings are collected and processed. It is a specialized account designed specifically for YouTube creators, and you will set it up during your YPP application. Think of it as your digital wallet for all things YouTube. Every financial transaction, from initial earnings to the final payment sent to your bank, goes through this account. It is the central nervous system for your channel's finances. Therefore, keeping your AdSense information accurate and up to date is not just a recommendation, it is a necessity for receiving the money you have worked hard to earn. The first step in the payment setup process involves reaching a small but important financial milestone. Your channel must earn its first $10 or the equivalent in your local currency. This is known as the verification threshold. Hitting this initial target triggers the start of the verification process within your AdSense for YouTube account. YouTube needs to confirm that you are who you say you are before they can send you any money. This is a standard security measure to prevent fraud and ensure payments are sent to the correct person. You will receive a notification in your YouTube studio to begin this process once you have crossed that initial $10 mark. After hitting the $10 threshold, you must complete identity verification. This is a critical step that must be taken seriously. YouTube will prompt you to submit a photo of a valid government-issued ID, such as a passport or driver's license. It is important that the name on the ID perfectly matches the name you provided in your AdSense account. You are given 45 days to complete this step. If you fail to verify your identity within this time frame, YouTube will pause monetization on your channel until the verification is successfully completed. This pause means you will stop earning money from your videos. Once your identity is confirmed, YouTube initiates the address verification process. To do this, they will physically mail a letter containing a 6-digit personal identification number or PIN to the payment address you have listed in your AdSense account. This letter typically takes between 2 and 4 weeks to arrive, though it can sometimes take longer depending on your location. When you receive the PIN, you must enter it into your AdSense account to verify your address. You have 4 months from the date the PIN is generated to complete this step. If you do not, monetization will once again be paused on your channel. In parallel with these verification steps, you must also provide your tax information. This is a requirement for all creators in the YouTube Partner Program, no matter where they live. You will need to fill out the appropriate tax forms within your AdSense account. The specific form depends on your location and whether you are an individual or a business. Finally, you must select your form of payment. This can only be done after the previous month's earnings are finalized and added to your AdSense balance. Options typically include electronic funds transfer, wire transfer, or check, depending on your country. After you have successfully completed the entire one-time setup process, you enter the ongoing monthly payment cycle. This is the predictable rhythm of how you get paid each month. The first key part of this cycle is the finalization of your earnings. The revenue you see in your YouTube analytics from day to day is just an estimate. At the end of each month, YouTube reviews and finalizes these earnings. This process accounts for things like invalid ad clicks, content ID claims, and other adjustments. Your finalized earnings for a given month are then transferred to your AdSense for YouTube account between the 7th and 12th of the following month. For example, all the money your channel earns throughout the month of October will be calculated and finalized in early November. You can expect to see this finalized amount appear in your AdSense account balance sometime between November 7th and 12th. This is the official amount you have earned, and it is this balance that will be used to determine if you are eligible for a payment. It is important to distinguish this from the real-time estimates in YouTube analytics, which can fluctuate. The AdSense balance is the number that truly matters for your payout. Before a payment can be issued, your finalized earnings balance in AdSense must meet the payment threshold. For most creators, this threshold is $100 or the equivalent in their local currency. If your balance is below this amount, the money will simply remain in your AdSense account and roll over to the next month. It will continue to accumulate until it finally crosses the $100 threshold. Once your balance is over $100 and all your verification holds are cleared, you are officially in line to receive a payment for that month. This is a significant moment for any creator. The final step in the monthly cycle is the payment issuance. If your balance meets the $100 threshold by the middle of the month, YouTube will send your payment between the 21st and 26th of that same month. Following our earlier example, your October earnings are finalized in early November. If your balance exceeds $100, the payment will be sent out between November 21st and 26th. The exact time it takes for the money to reach you depends on your chosen payment method. An electronic funds transfer might take a few days, while a wire transfer or check could take longer. Understanding how to track your earnings and upcoming payments is key to managing your YouTube business effectively. Your primary tool for this is the YouTube Studio, specifically on the Earn page. This dashboard is the most up-to-date source of information regarding your payment status. When a payment is issued, the Earn page will show the amount being sent and provide an expected timeline for its arrival. It is designed to give creators a clear and immediate overview of their financial situation without needing to constantly check their AdSense account. This makes tracking your income simple and accessible. While YouTube Studio is the best place for real-time updates, your AdSense for YouTube account is where the official financial records are kept. Between the 21st and 26th of the month, a payment pending line item will appear on the payments page in AdSense as your money is being processed. Once the payment is sent, this will update to show the payment has been issued. It is important to remember that AdSense is generally updated less frequently than the Studio app. For the most current status, especially regarding an issued payment, the YouTube Studio app on your mobile device is your best bet. One of the most common points of confusion for new creators is the difference between the revenue shown in YouTube analytics and the final payment they receive. The numbers in your analytics are real-time estimates that are subject to change. The final official earnings that appear in your AdSense account have been adjusted for several factors. These adjustments can include deductions for invalid traffic, which means clicks on ads that are not genuine. They also account for any content ID claims on your videos or other billing adjustments. The AdSense figure is what you are actually paid. Finally, the timeline for receiving your money after it has been issued by YouTube can vary. If you have selected electronic funds transfer, the money will typically appear in your bank account within 4 to 10 business days. A wire transfer can take longer, sometimes up to 15 business days. If you are receiving payment by check, you should expect it to arrive in the mail within 2 to 4 weeks. Being aware of these timelines helps you plan your finances accordingly and removes the anxiety of waiting for a payment to arrive.